Welcome to the monthly roundup for May. What a busy month as always here at ClassForKids. First of all, we attended the second phase of the Blackpool Cup where we managed to pull across the tournament director Gavin for a little chat.
We've had a great couple of months actually with the initial start with you guys.
Yep.
And the investment that you've given us, the support, not just financially but also just with helping us with the production, with our opening ceremony, everything else that goes around the tournament has been first class. So
we found, I think, that the opening ceremony wasn't anything that you can even describe. It's something that you need to be there for. We were speaking before and I said if I could do it and I'd go back in time and attend the ceremony before we attended it as ClassForKids, just to get a kind of take-in moment of it all, because I think that going forward into next year we've probably identified there's lots we could kind of do and work together there.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's for the kids that go, you can see that, you know, it's like their mini World Cup opening ceremony, so the atmosphere's incredible and they just love it. And I love going and seeing the atmosphere and just taking a sort of back seat and just watching everybody's reactions to it, and it's an amazing event in itself.
So while at the Blackpool Cup this month, we were able to speak to Mitch Agnew, who is the Senior Administrations Official for the Scottish Youth Football Association. We also managed to get some time with the Jim Smith NBE, who is involved with the Glasgow City Cup. Here are both of those conversations back to back with Stephen.
Does the Scottish Youth Football Association, right, what does that do for football in Scotland and youth football in Scotland?
Well, it administers all youth football in Scotland except the professional stuff.
Right.
We deal with all the grassroots football, kids that are playing at this tournament.
Yep.
We do all the boys clubs playing in their leagues all over Glasgow, right up to as far north Thurso, down to Stranraer,
Right across
into
the whole country.
the whole of the country. We've got 4,463 teams. 682 clubs, which kind of then subdivides into 4,000
Right, okay.
teams.
You're good at remembering figures.
Well, I've just done it for the cup finals. So we also I did 78,000 player registrations last year.
Wow.
And so far this year, for the wee baby ones, I've done over 42,000, and we're now starting as of this month to do the 11-a-side registrations.
So it's just continual, isn't it?
It just goes round in a circle.
I was one of the MBE back in 2010, and that was for youth football in Glasgow. We ran a team, Paisley United in Paisley, and we played in the Glasgow League. And at that time we were at the USA Cup from 2000 to 2005, eventually won it, so we didn't need to go back. But all in all, we raised about £125,000 for those 5 years.
Wow, right, okay. That'll get your MBE.
Well, no, it wasn't just that one. To be honest, we had players who played in regional squads, national squads, and just really helped players develop, and it was all round.
So it sounds like football has always been like a passion part of your life.
Yeah, in fairness it has, more so, not so much on the playing side, although we did do stuff with the school, but apart from that, no. It was mainly on the administration side, either running a team, being involved in the leagues, national teams, and also things like the Glasgow City Cup, which started back in 2001.
So we attended a mastermind session with one of our partners, Louise Brough, who's the dance business coach.
We've just been in there watching a couple of success stories, one of them being Lauren, who we know from the Level Up competition. And what more have you got in store today? Is there some secrets and things coming?
Yes, am I allowed to tell you?
Well, this will go out after this happens, so I think you can tell us.
Right, so every time people come along to these events, I like to have a surprise, I like to mix it up, and I like to get them out of their comfort zone, because if they're too comfortable, then they won't grow. So after this session, we've had a nice morning. It's been all about mission, values, success stories, sales, all of that. And when we go back in after lunch, which is the lunch break right now, they're going to be getting a mindset coach, and they're going to be walking over broken glass.
What?
So yeah, none of them know. All I've been saying for the last few weeks is do not wear tights and be able to get your bare feet out. And they're like, what are you making us do? But the fact that they're so open-minded to it, and we know it's all for the greater good, and it's going to help. The big thing for us is making sure that we push them as business owners, and it's not just about the business.
So of course at ClassForKids we love to visit some of our clients, especially Leanne from Drama Tots. You might remember we sponsored their conference a few months ago. Brian went down after being introduced by James, our customer success manager, and he went down and had a little visit with Leanne and seen her in action.
Do you know, I think particularly over the last 12 months, the relationship that we have with ClassForKids, it's always been brilliant, and it went right from the early days to be very, you know, you pick up the phone, you have a phone call. Then brilliantly, it went into the online chat, which is great, but I missed that contact of the human, and I know there was a human behind it all, but more recently, I feel like we've got the best of both worlds, where there is that instant online chat where there's always someone that can answer those questions, but also for those more detailed, you know, ClassForKids has helped me so much over the past 12 months with the growth and with their support. They supported us at our conference, coming along today and just, you know, being part of the business. I do feel that you guys are a big part of what we offer and how we offer it. So please keep doing what you're doing, because we're really grateful.
Not only did we visit some clients during the month of May, but we also had our customer support team leader and our head of product go down to visit our payment partners at Stripe. Here's what Sarah had to say about their time down in London.
Stripe is relevant to us because they've been our payment partner for quite a number of years, so it's really important for us to know what they can offer us as a business, but also our customers in terms of technology and security and anything else that they have up and coming with their product.
So it was about kind of keeping ahead of all their new developments and anything new. Did they have it new and juicy you can share with us? That's any changes?
Lots of new stuff. Don't know if I can share it yet, but lots and lots of new stuff that's going to be very impactful for us and our customers, especially the market that we work with. Really, really exciting stuff, and we met a lot of really interesting people. We had some great speakers from things like Nando's, Sage, WooCommerce, DeepMind. It was a really, really interesting event, met a lot of great people, a lot of networking opportunities.
Stripe is a big company, isn't it? I mean, it's like one of the biggest payment providers in the entire world, so to be tied in with them, I mean, you're in a safe place with us and them together.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's about 1,000 people that went there maybe. It's quite large, and it's getting bigger and bigger every year, and yeah, it was a really good opportunity to hear how other people use the product as well, because sometimes you might think you're using a product to the best of its capabilities. We know that through our system as well, and you just realise there's a lot more to it that you didn't know about. So things like this and these events that happen yearly are really good for us to know that we're using the product to the best of its capabilities as well.
So we went down and we had a little visit with Ollie from ClassForKids. We did a massive club shoot with them, which we'll see very, very soon. We got them on the podcast, and James had a little chat with him about all things ClassForKids and why he runs such a successful business.
As many children involved in as many different sports is a really good thing to do. We always promote, you know, other children trying at lots of other clubs that we don't specialise in, that you know will help them to progress and develop in their own sporting endeavours.
And I suppose a big challenge for clubs will be to keep it fun, exciting, fresh. How do you do that?
I think one of the big things is that we will ask our coaches is, would you do that lesson? Yeah. So if you wouldn't do that lesson, why are you doing it? Right? Would you, if we were playing that game, would you like to play that game? And if the answer is no, well then don't do it. If you would like to be in that lesson and you would like to be involved in that game, that's probably a good sign.
And last but not least, we had a lovely afternoon getting to know our new colleagues from Res Diary, who will be joining us very soon in the office as part of us being the Glasgow Access Hub. And if you're still here and you managed to get through all of that content for May, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next month. Bye.